Our coverage here continues at K&S WRESTLEFEST, and you're about to be completely damaged.
Completely damaged! Completely damaged!
Cindy Rogers, welcome back to Completely Damaged. Like the shirt.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I don't know where I got it. No.
Yeah, right? So what's been on since we last saw you?
Well, I retired back in June, at WSU after 10 years. Unfortunately, due to injury, and so my neck has been pretty messed up. So I was on borrowed time for about a year and a half. So I got to go out my way, which was good. I had fun.
That's the best way.
Yes. Yep.
Looking back on your career, any moments you regret or any moments that you're happy that you did?
I don't really have anything that I regret. I had a blast the whole time. I really did, and just a whole mess of memories. And I'd be here all day with you if I went over them. But again, it was a great career, and the fans were awesome, and they still are awesome. I still get a lot of fan mail and whatnot. So.
Now, what were some of your top matches that, looking back, that you watch over and over again?
Well, I'll just say some of my favorite matches have always been with Mercedes Martinez and, of course, Allison Danger. And ironically, Allison Danger, she was my retirement match that I requested, and she came in, and we had fun. We did. Let's say I had fun in all of them, so I took something from all of them. So at different times, I'll just kind of reminisce on different ones and just kind of pull a tape out and be like, all right, let's watch that, and so. But I have to admit, I haven't done too much of that really, really recently because for me, it's still pretty sad that I can't actually do it. But I do still stay involved though, which is good. So it kind of takes away that void. I'm affiliated with New Moon Rising Wrestling, which is also affiliated with the Monster Factory, which was the training school that I had come out of. They have a school that they're running, and they run shows, and I'm a trainer there. So I still stay involved.
Yeah, we heard that Primetime Amy Lee is the commissioner of WSU. Do you have any aspirations of maybe being a commentator or maybe a commissioner in the company?
Well, not a commissioner. I'm going to leave that to Amy. Yeah. But I actually do help them out with commentary. The last show I did help them. So I'll be there at their next show, too, which I believe is in November.
Now, what's it like for you personally, from being in the ring to now being, a trainer or being a commentator?
Weird, I have to say, because when I go in to help train, I obviously I don't take the bumps or anything like that, so I just kind of nitpick, and help them with things. But it's definitely different to be on the other side as far as with commentating, as opposed to being in the match and instead having to talk about the match and what they're doing and everything. It's a switch. Let's just say that.
Okay, now, any last words for the fans out there?
Well, I just want to say thank you so much for all the support that you gave me throughout my career and even after the career. Like I said, I still get a lot. And just from the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Well, Cindy, thank you for everything you've done and putting your body on the line for us fans. And enjoy the rest of your time here at K&S.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Damaged fans, welcome back. I am here with the one and only, the Rockin Robin. Rockin Robin, thank you so much for your time.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's good to be here.
Now, for fans out there that don't know, what inspired you to become a professional wrestler?
I'm going to have to say it was probably in the blood. And most of the people that know my background know that I actually come from a wrestling family. So when your father's a wrestler and you have two brothers that are wrestlers, then it's only natural that you become a wrestler, if for nothing else, just to keep them in line.
Now, what were some of your favorite moments of your career and matches?
Probably the favorite match has to be in Paris, France, when I won the WWF title, and that was against Sherry Martel.
Wow.
Yeah, Sherry, the great Sherry Martel. I think we all, if anyone else has talked about her, I know they've said we all miss her. But that was a huge night, and just being in that kind of atmosphere and in that kind of crowd, in a foreign country also.
Yeah, true, yeah.
But it was exciting, very exciting.
And what are you up to these days?
These days, I live in Louisiana, and as I was saying earlier, so hurricanes like this are nothing for me. I run a small appraisal company, and just work very hard. Probably not quite as hard as the old days when we wrestled, but so everything is well.
What were some of your top 5 wrestlers when you were wrestling that you looked up to?
Men or women?
Both.
Or both? For women, I guess it would have to be Wendy Richter, Sherry Martel, of course Judy and Leilani.
Okay.
And they at that time too we had the Jumping Bomb Angels. I don't know if you remember those ladies, but some Japanese wrestlers. And for the men, and I have to say the women probably could beat all of these guys.
Yeah.
But for the men at that time, I got to throw the brothers in there. You know, Jake the Snake, Sam Houston, and of course Randy Savage, and you know, Hulk was there at the time. There are just so many, Everybody with their own personalities and their own talents. So it was a great time. It was the 80s. It was a good time.
Very true.
Yeah.
And if people want to find more information about you, where can they go?
To somewhere like here.
Definitely,
Right.
You do a lot of appearances?
Yeah, probably maybe about one every couple of years. Yeah, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot.
Okay,
So,
well,
but I'm glad to be here.
Well, thank you very much for your time. It's an honor, and have a great time at this convention.
Thank you. Good talking to you.
Thank you. Damage fans, what an honor right now to be next to the one and the only Wendy Ricker. Wendy, thank you so much for your time.
Well, thank you. It's an honor to be here. All these dedicated fans in Philadelphia, especially with Hurricane Irene coming towards us. So I'm glad I came. I don't know how I'll get out, but I'm glad I came to.
Oh,
to
we're happy you
one.
came.
Thank you.
What inspired you to become a professional wrestler?
The first match I ever watched had the Fabulous Moolah and Vivian St. John wrestling. It was a championship match. And I thought to myself, you know, if I was trained, I could beat Moolah. Yeah, and I did 4 years later. Yeah, I was mesmerized from the first matches I saw.
What was it like being in a ring with her, and what are some of your favorite moments of being a wrestler?
Well, it'd have to be when I won the WWF Championship the first and second time. That was a great honor. And then being inducted to the Hall of Fame in 2010, that was really a great honor. I was so nervous because I've always had a commentator as yourself to speak to in front of a camera, and there I had no one. And I'm much more comfortable in the ring than talking, you know, on television, I guess.
Very true, very true. And then Rockin' Wrestling started. You were actually part of the cartoon, right?
Yeah.
And then Cyndi Lauper coming. What was it like being around Cyndi Lauper and being a part of Rockin' Wrestling history?
Cyndi Lauper is a really nice person. I thought she would be different than what she was and kind of, you know, be a little stuck up, but she's not. She's very down to earth. She cares about people, the homeless, and it was really an honor to have met her and got to know her. She's a good person.
Now, what are your thoughts on the business today?
Well, I don't follow it that much. It's changed a lot. I don't look at some of these people as athletes. They're more like actresses, maybe. They're very nice ladies, but they're quite different now than I don't call them wrestlers. So, and that's where my heart was in wrestling. It's not so much now, but it was.
Now, these days, what are you up to?
I'm an occupational therapist. I have a master's degree in occupational therapy, associate science in physical therapy. I have Yorkshire Terriers, horses, and dairy goats.
Dairy goats?
Yeah. So I milk my goats and ride my horses and show my little Yorkies.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Well, first off, I want to say thank you so much for being a guest on Completely Damaged.
Thank
And
you.
any last words?
Same.
Wendy Ricker, RC. You can only find that on Completely Damaged. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I like the name.
You like the name? Thank you very much. Back to you guys.
We're all damaged.
Oh, that's very, very true. That's true.
Completely damaged!